So this is Game Boy Advance. We got Sega Mega Drive, the NES, Game Boy Color, Neo Geo Pocket, Sega Game Gear, the Family Computer Disk System, Sega 32X, Sega Master System, MSX2, Lynx, Atari 7800, Amstrad, MAME, Atari ST, Atomis Wave, Commodore 64, Amiga, FB Alpha, MSX, Odyssey, Vectrix, PC Engine, Super Graphics, NES ROM hacks, Game Boy, Game & Watch, Virtual Boy, Pokemon Mini, Neo Geo Pocket, Sega Dreamcast, Sega Genesis, Sega SG-1000, Sinclair, 4-player games, and then all games. As you can see at the top there, it says there's 41,832 games. Right here. I'll zoom in. I'm recording in 4K so that you guys can see that. So, so PSP, Sega Naomi, Nintendo DS, Nintendo 64, which we are going to try because if the console can run Nintendo 64, it's going to run every other emulator on this thing. Nintendo 64 seems to be even harder to run for these things than the PSP. Okay, so we're going to do the one that I know a lot of people are going to be interested in. I really wish that, so if you hit start and select, this brings up the menu for like save and all of that. So I haven't tried this with the Nintendo 64 yet. But with the Super Nintendo, I did notice that it was automatically saving, which is pretty cool. So we're going to do the start new. I actually am going to keep the audio on actually, because I have a filter on my mic, so I'll turn it off really quickly so that you guys can hear it, but I am going to turn it back on. Sounds good. So as you guys can see right now, I am going to turn this filter back on just because this is a Nintendo game. Definitely no filters on with the game right now, and I can't hear it. All right, I'm gonna keep it at 10 so that I can hear it. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely no filters going on in this game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and close the content. And I'm going to go into the settings for this emulator and see what we can adjust here. The game's running fine. Don't get me wrong. The game is running perfectly fine. But I want to go to my BIOS settings, advanced system options. So we got LibRetro, Parallel 60. So that's the emulator that it's using. So I'm going to turn this on. HQ2XL. Yeah, this looks way better. So one of the downsides to like these older consoles is that if you have like a newer modern TV, the like scaling with them doesn't because they're designed to match the actual like whatever the older computer, or not the computer, the older. Yeah, that's I don't understand. That's so weird that the Super Nintendo, some of the games with the Super Nintendo were a little bit. Real quick, just wanted to say that if you would like a PC from me, my Facebook business page is linked down in the description below. I do not charge you anything other than the cost of parts, which I do in fact give you a full list of everything with the final cost before I order it all with my own money. You do not pay me anything until you see the video, the performance, the benchmarks, and all of that kind of stuff. So again, link down in the description below. Now, I don't have a capture card anymore, so I do apologize for the way that I'm recording this. Now we got PlayStation, we got PSP, we got PSP minis, we got Supervision, we got all games, we got favorite games, we got GPC 464. I've never heard of this, so this is something that I'm definitely going to be playing. We got GX 400, Amstrad, another thing that I've never heard of. Arcade games, 11 games, that's it. All right, we got MAME. Okay, so MAME is basically arcade. 21. Oh my god, dude, this thing is gonna be so fun. We got Atari 2600. I've never been an Atari fan, but if any of you have some like Atari games, that you would recommend. Let me know down in the comment section below. We got Atari ST, Atari 7800, Atari Lynx, Wonder Swan. Ooh, we got so this is actually going to be something that I might enjoy as well. Oh, it looks like there's Mario in there. All right, so we got Wonder Swan Color. Right, so I actually want to check those out. Okay. Now, obviously, we got like there's no way it is impossible for me to go over all the titles or all the games on this console. So like if there is like any like specific one that you would like me to showcase, then I'm more than happy to do that. And we are going to load up a game here. I'm hoping my controller doesn't die because they didn't include batteries. And it's literally 1 in the morning right now. I woke up really early. I have a bunch of videos that I need to get done today. MSX. This is another one that I've never heard of. Now, I do want to load up some PS1. And I want to see if there's a way to... Ooh. Dude, like... You see, this is why I like these little things so much. I've had a couple of these in the past. And I've just given them away to people. Game & Watch. I'm definitely not going to play. I don't like that. Nintendo. Ooh. Oh my god. And they had that. Okay. This is cool. Alright, so we got all my... Yo. No. I'm fully aware of Nintendo. Yeah, no, we're not. Alright, so we got Game Boy. Yeah, you see this right here, this is one that I'm gonna really like. This is cool. I like this right here. We got Super Famicom. Ooh, yeah, that too. Oh, do they have the it's probably in there. Super Nintendo. Yes, Super Nintendo hacks. Virtual. Ooh, that's gonna... Oh, actually, we should load up some Nintendo. If it's gonna play Nintendo... What is that, dude? Because if it plays Nintendo 64, it's going to play anything on this 100%. Because that's the hardest one to run. It's even harder to run than the DS, which is pretty cool to see on here as well. You got Nintendo Open Bore. Again, never heard of that. Autumn's Wave, SG-100, Sega. Got a bunch of Sega games here. Sega Game Gear. Ooh, yeah. There's a few games that I played when I was little that I never finished, and I'm going to want to play those. Sega Saturn. That's actually another one that we could try. Dreamcast is another one. But Nintendo 64 definitely is going to be the hardest one to run on this, so... At least from what I'm seeing here. PSP is another one that's pretty hard to run. Forgot to say to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment.
I hate saying it just as much as you probably hate me saying it, but if I do not say it, like 1% of you will actually do it.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff.